What are the 5 ways we can look desperate but not realize what's going on? I want to talk about that today because so many of us ladies, because we're just making it up, we don't realize how desperate we are coming across with men and not actually realize that this is what's going on. So today we're going to talk about the 5 ways that we appear desperate but don't even know it. Let's get going. So, number 1. I heard a girl talking about how she wanted to take her boyfriend to the spa because she just thought he needed a break and all of these things, and she was going to book this 5-star spa hotel, blah 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 blah. Ladies, men do not need us to book things and treat them like our little princesses. And I knew that that had nothing to do with her being in a loving relationship with a grown man when it was his birthday or something important that she wanted to do. But this was really about a woman who was hoping that she could prove her value to a man by splurging on experiences. Ladies, please understand that for a masculine man, this is a sign that you are desperate. Once a man sniffs out desperation, he will not commit to you long term, but he will absolutely use you. So a woman of value and worth does not splurge on a man if this is not his birthday and she never outgives him. If he has never done this for you, why would you do it for him? If his offering has always been something modest, why would yours be anything grander? When I was younger, I made this mistake. I might tell you that story on another day. If you come to the House of Swans, I might share it if you remind me to share it. And for the girls who are in House of Swans, do remind me about the moment that I outgave a man and what happened, because that is a fun story to tell. I just don't have the time to tell it on this video. Okie dokie. The House of Swans is the new portal for the Black Swan Relationship Academy. The House of Swans is where you will be able to completely access me and those of you who are serious, focused, and committed to your Black Swan journey. In the House of Swans, you will get access to many of the courses in the academy depending on your subscription level. But most importantly, you will get the exclusive courses I am creating only for the women in the House of Swans. So far, we've been talking about the power dynamics between men and women, sharing things that I will never share on public platforms, giving you insight so you understand how power flows between the masculine and the feminine. I'm also sharing about how to be completely and totally unforgettable in the bedroom, how to get a man to be completely and absolutely generous with you. And all you have to do to be a part of this elite society is to click the link in bio. And if you're watching this on Instagram, comment the word swans and a link will be sent to you. Love you lots. The next point is you give unwarranted praise. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm an advocate for women giving men validation, appreciation, letting them know that they're doing something great and letting them know that, I see you. I see you. I see that you're great. I see that you're wonderful. I see that you've got pretty eyes. I believe in giving men praise and giving men compliments. I really do. But there is one caveat, ladies. Giving a man a compliment that he has not in any way, shape, or form earned is going to be problematic, because men do not receive things from women because they're not in their feminine. They're not receptors. You can tell a girl all day that she's pretty, wonderful, amazing, intelligent, the world, the sun shines from her behind, and she will jump on board very quickly, because there's a part of us as women that likes to believe that we're really all that and a bag of chips plus the dip. But we also have to understand that men do not operate that way. Men need to actually do something in order to value the validation, in order to value the compliment. So if I tell you how beautiful your eyes are, it has to be because you chose the perfect shirt color that brings out the beauty of your eyes. If I tell you that you are so strong, it must be because you just lifted something for me that was really heavy for me, that I'm telling you that you are so strong. If I'm telling you that you're smart, it's because you have created a tangible solution for me that I am complimenting. If I just start saying, oh, you're smart, it's because I am trying to charm you. I'm trying to impress you. And I am now the masculine trying to win over the fragile feminine. And men who are masculine just do not appreciate this. And after a while, they're like, I think this girl is desperate. I haven't done anything to warrant that praise, so she must be desperate for anybody. Be very careful. Number 3. When a man obviously disrespects you, this is a test that a lot of men will give a lot of women just to see where you stand in the value matrix. You know, if you're a woman of high value, he's going to realize quite quickly that he can't get away with that. So he might make a little bit of an over-sexualized comment to see how you respond and react to it. He might even ask to come over at a certain time of the night just to see. He might call you at a weird time of the night to see, you know, what is she like really? And often when a man disrespects us and we want to be a cool girl and want to be easy with everything, or we really like him and we don't want to lose him, we allow him to disrespect us. And when he does that, he's like, she's desperate. She's desperate. Nobody else wants it. That's why she's taking all the, because he knows that was disrespectful. At this point, we have to set out boundaries in the way that I teach you in the high value strategies and in the dark feminine energy masterclass that you can get on the website at blackswanrelationshipacademy.co.uk.com, blackswanrelationshipacademy.com, or you can come to the House of Swans where you can ask your questions and learn even more and be a part of the beautiful community. Link in the bio. Next point is you apologize for everything. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. He can step on your foot and you will apologize because for some reason he cannot be made upset. He can't, because you just have to be the one that regulates everything. This is desperate. This is going to come across as desperate. A woman apologizing all the time. Even if a man apologizes all the time for everything, you would think, gosh, does he not have any self-respect? So it's really important that we understand that constantly apologizing for something that we have done or not done is something that doesn't always bode well and can make a man think she's desperate, because I know she wasn't wrong there. So there's desperation at work there. And number 3, sleeping with a man too soon. If you sleep with a man too soon, I guarantee you that very few things are going to be thought of you that are worthwhile. It's really important that when you jump into bed with a man real soon, he's not, at first he'll tell himself it's because he's super sexy and you just couldn't resist him. Like you had burning desire for him and you couldn't resist him. But soon enough, he will realize that it's not that you had burning desire for him. It is because you must be desperate. Maybe nobody else wants you. So we have to be careful that we don't jump into bed with men too soon, because they'll just assume it's an act of desperation, especially when they have made zero investment and zero effort. It's really important that even if we jump into bed with a man early, that he has at least made a significant investment in you, time, effort, money, energy, and shown, you know, that he's really prepared to make that investment. Otherwise, we come across as desperate. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope to see you in the next video or in the House of Swans. In the meantime, do take care of you. Bye-bye now. Listening to this broadcast, do you feel that you identify with anything that I have said? I want you to know that we're not leaving you on your own. Actually, I have created a complimentary initial call with my coaches. You will be able from today onwards to call one of the coaches and have a conversation about the particular issue that is bothering you. This call is completely free. No obligation. It is our ministry and our service to you to make sure that we get to touch base with you, understand what's going on with you, and actually give you a moment to speak with a professional, maybe even for the first time in your life. But I don't know how long I'll be able to offer this to you, my darling swan. But whilst it is here and you're watching this video, please find the link below, or if you're on Instagram, comment help. Take care.